Bro, hey, 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 bro, I'm telling you, bro, code the cash me. I need to bring something like a bushmeat. Let me see whether I can get one bushmeat and alcohol or something like bro, as in, as in. Oh my, wear this cup first. Make I first rinse this cup. All right. Bro, this thing loud. It loud. As in, this one na Hennessy, na Hennessy. Make I know wetin dey sup. As in, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? Wetin dey sup, bro? Bro, what is supping? Soapy, wetin dey sup? Somebody remind me in the next 5 minutes, okay? I'm heating the goat meat. I'm warming it. I'm like in this thing, microwaving the goat meat. I be ovenizing the goat meat. Now, bro, guys, reason with me now, right? When Mohbad was alive, Mohbad has done enough that will trigger any boss to punish Mohbad. Even at that, Naira Marley never make any move. He never made any move to report Mohbad to the police or to punish Mohbad. Could it be that Mohbad has told Naira Marley, I am going to expose everything to the public? Could it be that Mohbad was about to expose something? We heard that an anonymous said Mohbad overheard somebody talking about something. When you look at when Anonymous post that page, some few months after before Mohbad's death, that immediately after that Anonymous page, immediately after that Anonymous post, the next month Naira Marley traveled out of the country. Bro, as in, I am asking myself, Mohbad has said so many things. Guys, let me take this back again and hear this by yourself. When you listen to this guy, right, this guy is just saying it the way it is, right? Until, fine, this guy may not talk about Baba Mohbad, but so far, which I will encourage a future documentary on Mohbad father's action in J4M. We will get there. That if nobody does that one, I will do that one. But the time will come, not now. Yes, Baba Mohbad must not go like that. Now, tie the match. They will born now. They don't born in Mama well. The Chris. The match. Everything will be discussed. All this movie, all these things. Even if that's the only video I can do and post online, leave it like that forever.
At the age of 23, this young man was already a superstar. He was rich, he was famous, he was happy. But one day, his happiness and his joy faded away. The same people that helped him get to the top were after his life. He was bullied. He was beaten. He cried for help. He made videos. He even sang about it. But the world did not listen. Instead, they danced to his cry for help. In the last days of his life, he accused everyone of being after his life. Everyone, including his wife. But when he died, one man was accused of being responsible for his death. This is a sad story of Mohbad, the Nigerian artist who had the world on a lockdown after his death. People went into the street with placards screaming, "Justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad." But did he ever get that justice? And who is truly responsible for his death? In this documentary, I'm going to unveil the truth and the secret behind the mysterious death of Mohbad. My name is Prince Theophilus, and this is Fame and Fallout.
Malians, so I go big, so I want big, so I go big,
His mother was not always present in his life, so he was raised by his father. He wasn't from a rich home. At a point, Mohbad even worked as a carpenter just to survive. But from childhood, he carried something bigger than money, and that was music. Later, it was discovered that his father was also a musician who never made it to stardom. As a teenager who had no access to the studio, he started recording little freestyle on his phone and posting them online. At first, nobody cared because, of course, every now and then, upcoming artists are always posting freestyles on Instagram. It wasn't a new thing, but Mohbad felt that was the only way he could truly build his fan base, hoping that one day he might get discovered or even blow up from there. In everything, Mohbad never gave up. By 2019, his consistency paid off. The most controversial artist at that time, Naira Marley, noticed him. Naira Marley rose to fame with a lot of controversies, especially the EFCC arrest. He got so famous that he decided to start his own record label, and that was when he signed Mohbad as one of his very first artists. For a boy from the street, this was a miracle he had been praying for. At that time, Mohbad just wanted fame. He didn't even know anything about the music industry. And getting signed by Naira Marley was a dream come true because, of course, Naira Marley was a superstar and every artist's dream was to get signed to that kind of person. He got signed in 2019 alongside C Black, Zinoliski and others. He released his first single, Koma Jensu, under Malian Records featuring Naira Marley himself. That song got people talking. It brought him very close to limelight, but he couldn't really shine because Naira Marley was a stronger force. Fans focused on Naira Marley, leaving Mohbad in his own shadows, even though he got little recognition. Still, Naira Marley featured on other of his songs like Omo, Dido Lobo, Oja.
Silenceness for innocency. I don't want to see because if Naira Marley's silenceness is innocent, is innocency, then Naira Marley would have been the best person that happened to Mohbad now. Then Naira Marley would have been the climbing stone of Mohbad, would be the best thing that happened to Mohbad. But I don't want to believe any record label boss will go as low, will stoop that low like Naira Marley for Mohbad. Because tell me one thing that Naira Marley has done that angered Mohbad here. You said you want to leave my label. Though the time has not completed. You're supposed to serve 2-3 more months. And I said, no, you can leave as you please. You said you want to change your manager. I said, yes, you should change your manager. I even advise you to change your manager. Shall you understand? Then you went online, say, no, my boys are against you. That in fact, the whole of the Malian, they don't like you. They are mistreating you. Shall you understand? Like, who was pushing Mohbad? And that is where the wife comes in. And that is why we can see it clearly. We can see it clearly. The issue of Mohbad is from his home. Wunmi knows about Mohbad's problem. Guys, there's no way you want to look at this thing. Unless Wunmi will come out right now and tell us what Naira Marley has done. Because, like, Wunmi Why is it that the moment Naira Marley said he can no longer pay money into the account of your mother, then Mohbad had to find a way to blackmail Naira Marley and then leave Naira Marley's record label. So were you guys using Mohbad to be making money for your own pocket? When money can no longer come like that, then you want him to change so that you can now bring him to yourself. And Bella Shmurda, why are you coming out to be saying this and that Mohbad wanted to jump the fence? Are you part of the plan, Bella Shmurda? This is what is bigger than you. What do you know? You seem to know more. Guys, is Bella Shmurda part of the Malian before? Somebody please answer me that first. Because this guy, like, it seems suspicious. Was he ever part of the Malian? And was he there? Because this seems like a collaborative plan. Like Mohbad, they should just, like they advised Mohbad, Mohbad, you should do this, Mohbad, you should do that. Like they pushed him so they can have Mohbad for himself, so that they can have Mohbad for themselves. Because what is all this story? Looking at Mohbad, does Mohbad look like somebody that has arrow? Even all those arrow, whatever they're talking about. Let me tell you something. Mohbad doesn't look like somebody that has that psychiatric problem. It doesn't. All those things may be planned. It may be planned. Suddenly, Mohbad running from Mali and not coming home. All those things, they had to go and bring the father, the mother. What if all those things were Mohbad planned? To stay away from Naira Marley, for Naira Marley to just push him away. Because I don't understand how, when you were with Naira Marley, right? You said you forget your password. You said, and Mohbad confirmed that, Naira Marley confirmed to Mohbad that in front of Baba Mohbad, that your son can't even remember password, can't even remember this, and Baba Mohbad was like wondering, like, what problem have I put myself? What does Baba know that we don't know? I don't want to believe that Baba doesn't know Mohbad plan. Baba Mohbad, don't tell me you don't know Mohbad wanted to leave Malian. Because I don't understand. There's a lot of things here that Baba Mohbad, somebody's supposed to be breaking down what they know in all of this thing. There's a lot of silence or silenceness. There's a lot of silenceness in this whole thing. Because looking at all of these things right now, it is so clear that Mohbad is the one that is pissing Naira Marley off. No boss will take what Mohbad is doing to Naira Marley. Unless Naira Marley has done some bad that Mohbad knows that if he exposed Naira Marley will go to jail. So that's why Naira Marley became quiet on Mohbad. That's why throughout Mohbad's lifetime, Naira Marley cannot even make an inch, cannot even try to fight back. Because this is clear like an attack on you. It's clear like an attack on you. That, hey boy, I employed you, right? You're not going to leave now until December. This is the contract. You can go ahead, do whatever you want to do, your royalties with me. In this agreement, you have to serve complete 2 years. You only serve 1.5 years or remaining 2 months. Normally has that power to tell Mohbad, I'm not letting you go. But Naira Marley never argued this with Mohbad. He never said, hey Mohbad, you're not going, you must be here. Mohbad said, I want to go, okay, you can go. Mohbad said, I want to change my manager, you can change it. But my own is that, why was Malian quiet? And even when Mohbad died, why was Naira Marley so quiet? Don't tell me his quietness is intelligence. Naira Marley's quietness is stupidity. It's stupidity. I swear, it's not making sense. Because it was so clear that Mohbad was attacking him. Mohbad was blackmailing him. Mohbad was trying to promote his own music, trying to bring down Naira Marley. Sheba just Shema Alliance ni. Whatever my call na me, this is singing a diss song, like dissing Naira Marley. Dollar ever going up, Naira ever falling down. Can you imagine? She understand? And Naira Marley was quiet. Don't tell me that Naira Marley did not answer back. Don't tell me Mohbad did all these things and get away with it. Don't tell me that Naira Marley a Peckham boy. We watch Mohbad do all these things and get away? Bro! This is the beginning of Oye Wadi Mo. The beginning of Kukurutin jail. 4, Mohbad case should be widely investigated. And the fact that Naira Marley went to serve for months, was detained. Bro, don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. Naira Marley is not a poor boy, bro. He has a legal representative, right? For Naira Marley to be in detention for that long, and you tell me he knows nothing, bro. Until today, he did not sue police. Everything now went down. Naira Marley now came out trying to show that he's innocent, bro. This matter no clear, no clear. Because Naira Marley is mad. You can't see anywhere Naira Marley bullied Mohbad. You cannot see anywhere Naira Marley bullied Mohbad. You can't see. You can't see. And that is how he defeats everybody. That's how he defeats us all right now. There's nothing to show. But could we say truly that is the truth? Could we say that is a fact? Just because there's no evidence, or we should be calling for more intensive investigation. What investigation have we done to say some people are innocent, some are not innocent? See, though Naira Marley seems innocent, looking at everything, right? It seems innocent. But I question, if I'm an investigator, if there's one person I will want to put an investigation, an eye on, is Naira Marley. I will get to the root of his silenceness. His silenceness means a lot to me. I know how human beings react naturally to injustice. If I stand in front of you right now and I said, you did this, and that is destroying your music, destroying your brand, people are canceling you left and right, and you were innocent for good 2 years. You allow yourself to be destroyed for what you were innocent of. What strategy is that, bro? And when you came back now, you are instead asking for apology from Iyabo. You are not even suing anybody to make millions from them compensation. Are you okay, bro? That is not clear, bro. Adibi, you were telling me it's a strategy, right? So that when you come back, you will now sue them. Okay, you will make 3 times the money, because we know how much you could have been making at Marley. We know how much you could have been making. We know how many shows you missed, bro. And you tell me you are innocent, bro. Bro, talk to me and you, bro. If you watch me now, bro, just tell me, bro. What you talk? You say, wait, they talk, bro. You know they make sense, bro. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, right? Because Mohbad was clearly the one provoking. Mohbad was the one provocating, blackmailing Marlian. Marley never touched you. You say you want to leave. Now Marley said leave. You say you want to change your manager. Now Marley said change it. You went online. They're after you. You start singing. Sheba Josh Marliani. Oh, threatening me. Where did they threaten you? Can you show it? When Marley threatening you? Can you show anything? No. Mohbad, what is going on? What is happening between you and Marlian? When I'm saying Baba Mohbad doesn't know how to fight, bro. Bro. By now, as we speak, if una dey see me dey curse Baba, na make it for get sense. That man a useless man, na foolish father. Mohbad go dey regret for him grave. Why no be born that boy mama na him give birth to am? Guys, as I'm talking to you right now, Baba Mohbad suppose don't launch investigation to investigate what account the $72,000 was transferred into. This will make them invite the owner of that account. You know what? And then, hey, bro, see us at the bring case. Papariano has analyzed everything in this case. Everything in this case. We only don't have good fighters at the forefront. All they know is to be insulting people. Don't blah, 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 blah. Somebody is not doing the right thing. And you cannot, if you tell them in a cool way, they will not accept. You have to tell them in a harsh way. Let them do one good thing. I will shut up my mouth. I will stop dragging them any longer. But because I know they will not do it, even with insult, they will not do it. Even with me insulting them, they will not do it. Tell me how else they can do anything. Somebody tell you something politely, you can't do it. It's even insulting you. Prove me wrong that I am wrong, that you are doing the right thing. By even doing one right thing. Do one right thing. You are telling me that court doesn't answer your petition, police doesn't answer petition, but you were able to petition Attorney General. Yet, even as big as Attorney General is, they subpoena him. They have their lawyer that came to represent them. It's ordinary women mother that you cannot subpoena. Iyabo, Joe, 15 people in that house. You see, they keep changing their mouth because they will not do what we want. Police is just the excuse they are using. Why can't you sue them to court? Or court too will not answer you, right? They keep giving different kind of excuse. I'm telling you, the people that are in this team, they are working together with the other side. It is we social media that is still keeping this case. If social media doesn't talk about this case, from the family side, this case is over a long time ago. I told you guys, if we social media don't talk about this case, because we have invested a lot, we've lost a lot, and we don't want to see just wide like that, just fade away like that. That's why we are still holding on to the case, right? But in reality, or practically, the family has gone. They have let gone. They have forgotten this case. Do you understand? Because all this is keep, and it will continue to annoy anybody who have sense in their head. $72,000 was withdrawn from Mohbad royalty after Naira Marley refused to pay money directly. Now, that same account that Naira Marley refused to pay to, who know whether that same account is what went to get in Mohbad money? And that person must explain. An investigation will start from there. I'm telling you. That, in fact, will even give us a new lead to the motive and reason why Mohbad has to die. If Mama Mohbad launch that investigation, they trace that account, I swear, whether Mohbad owns that house or not, right? They will even trace the account that paid the owner of that house. They will bring the owner of this house. No wahala. Who rent this house from your hand? Mohbad, right? Where is your statement? How did Mohbad pay you? How did you receive the money? Which bank account did you receive Mohbad money? Let's go and do forensic into your own account. If you lie to us, we must see that date and that time, everything there in your own account. Should you say no one gets sense, bro? See as Papa they solve J4M. See as I carry J4M, they solve J4M. Yes, they go tell you, Papariano is the problem. Papariano, because I don't allow myself to be used by dull people. People that should be teaching on the good day in the classroom. Just because we find ourselves in J4M, they want me to subject myself under one useless, foolish carpenter that doesn't know what to do. One useless, foolish carpenter. Imagine ordinary useless carpenter. They want making me subject all my wisdom, knowledge under foolish carpenter. You know, good, better for that generation. You have to listen to a free thinker. I'm a free thinker with free conscience. As long as something is right, you will see me there. When I say Wumi mother did what is not right. And I said so. Wumi also, they gave Mohbad wrong advice to leave Marley. I said those things. And Marley, you too, why didn't you take action when Mohbad was alive? And even when they were bringing down your Marley, you were just watching. This is how to analyze. You don't start picking side and say that, this person is innocent. What investigation have you done to say Baba is innocent? You just think with your head and you say Baba is innocent. Think with your head. Then everybody will think with their head. It all depends on how intelligent the person's head is. Somebody who is not very intelligent is investigating in his own way, in the way it favors them. They will only conclude wrongly. Their conclusion will not be my conclusion. That's why I say Very Dark Man was wrong for coming out and saying that Amali is innocent. How many investigations did Amali do? Did Very Dark Man do? Very Dark Man, have you done forensic? What if we do forensic today and we see connection between the Amali and the nurse, Very Dark Man? You will not say, so why are you disturbing the public? Why are you wasting your time? Why don't you just call for police investigation? Let's protest and let's make police do the needful. Why are we quick in judging? Hey, according to what investigation? What evidence do we have before judging? We are judging based on IC or what we hear. How about forensic that is more thorough, that is more deep? We avoid it and we just conclude easily. Please now, understand. If you want to conclude by what you see, by what you hear, then let us make that the basis. Then what we have here so far will mean innocent. What we have seen so far will mean innocent. Everybody is innocent according to what we have seen so far. Because can you show me that there's a stabbing in my bad body? So let us not be biased. Let us apply the right standard. Let's call out on authorities to do the right investigation. Then investigation is what will prove everybody to be innocent. But me, I would doubt that all these guys that you are calling innocent, I will doubt that they are innocent if the real investigation is done on this case. I will doubt it. Let's continue with this. I'm coming. And as I said, I want to talk about Fina. If I forget, someone should remind me. Fina, the sister of Ruth, right? And very bad command. There's something that was laid on my head to say.
Friend just enter room, see Mohbad sit down for window. Because of all these things, bruh, you can't just keep going on there. And these people are just forming. There's nothing happening. Something is happening.
He was tired of the bullying. He was tired of the threats. He felt alone in an industry where his friends suddenly became strangers. After leaving the label, he claimed he was blacklisted. He said people kept reaching out to Malian Records for his bookings. And whenever they did, then Marley would tell them that Mohbad is not in a good state of mind. So practically, Mohbad wasn't getting any show. So how was he expected to take care of his family? How was he expected to survive? One day, Mohbad was doing a video shoot. According to a video we saw online, Sam Larry and about 15 of his men, they went there with cutlasses and guns to attack Mohbad during the video shoot with Zlatan. He claimed they destroyed equipment worth millions. They beat him up and threatened to unalive him.
Give yourself 28 days and become the most dangerous person in the room. Let's be real. Most people over 40.
Then on June 27, 2023, Mohbad filed a petition against Sam Larry. He also attached photos of his injuries and begged the police to save his life. But the police never acted on the petition. The letter said he didn't come to follow up. To Mohbad, it felt like even the system had abandoned him. Then came the darkest night. On September 12 of 2023, Mohbad wasn't feeling well. According to the story, an auxiliary nurse came to the house to treat him. She gave him injections, 3 different shots. Soon after, Mohbad's body reacted. He vomited. His skin broke into goosebumps. He had convulsion, and by the time he was rushed to the hospital, Perez Medical Hospital, it was too late, and just like that, Mohbad died. But now here is the confusion. The hospital released a statement that Mohbad was brought in dead. There was no pulse in him. There was no life in him. Now Wunmi, Mohbad's wife, said he was taken to the hospital and died 20 minutes after.
It was the 3rd injection that he reacted to.
How did he react to it?
After the injection, he vomited, he peed, and started having reactions, started having goosebumps all over his body. His heart, he complained that he was feeling hot in his heart. Do you understand? Like he told us to get him some water. That I want to put some water in his body, which his brother did. And he also said he needed cold, he needed AC. Like he's feeling hot inside. Like the injection is making him hot inside. And we tried our best. We took him to the hospital, and like 20 minutes after, the doctor said he's dead.
20 minutes after he had landed in the hospital?
Yeah.
Then we also saw 3 boys with him in the car where they pronounced him dead. Now here is the question. Where did Mohbad really die? Was it in the car? Was it in the house where they rushed him to the hospital? Or was it in the hospital? Because immediately after Mohbad died, Instablock that posted that Mohbad died of ear infection. How? The next day, Mohbad was buried quickly in Ikorodu without autopsy. Now this is the beginning of chaos. Videos of his coffin spread online. People started asking, why the rush? Why did the father allow them to bury him so fast? Why were they in such a hurry to bury him? Rumors of foul play grew louder. Fans refused to stay quiet. So they went into the street with candlelight, placard, and chant justice for Mohbad from Lagos to Abuja, every part of Nigeria. In fact, even the world noticed it. There were so many allegations everywhere. Some people accused Naira Marley of his death. Some said it was Sam Larry. Some said it was his childhood friend Prime Boy. Some even claimed it was juju, a spiritual attack. Others blamed the nuns. Two actors also stood firmly at the forefront for the fight for justice for Mohbad, Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. They took the matter personally. Iyabo Ojo went on Instagram Live and openly accused Naira Marley of murder.
Naira Marley, you sabotaged that boy. You frustrated him. You dealt with him spiritually, mentally, physically. Come out and arrest me that I said it and let's go to court.
K Solo also went on TV and said Naira Marley had a hand in Mohbad's death.
Naira Marley is involved. Naira Marley cannot tell me he's not involved. He has a hand in his death.
Because
You see where this got me mad at Naira Marley? They were saying all these things and you went quiet like a criminal, bro. Yes, I will stream Yomi very soon. I've seen Yomi, I will stream him. Or should I leave what I'm doing and be streaming Yomi? He's protesting now and he's not talking. He's just there on the way and he's doing great. Should I leave this and put him there so that we'll just be watching? Should I put him on the screen? Let me bring him on the screen first. I mean, let me see. Or maybe you guys just want me to recognize it. I mean, TikTok.